Oh, it's been said a bard's life can often be a hard life, or hill and dale to rove and always move from town to town. And some folk have inquired if ever we grow tired of ranging all around the world and never settling down.
But one should be a little wary of remaining stationary. 'Cause comfortable is lovely, but it's not the way we grow. When life starts to unravel, pick up your pack and travel. You'll find a strange serenity in places you don't know. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-rat-terry-o-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. You've got no map for showing which direction you are going.
But why start on a journey if you know where it will end?
And once you recognize,
To anticipate surprise, you'll relish every twist and turn that lies around the bend. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-rat-terry-o-dee-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. The world has got its demons. There are many reasons why you'd find it harder to be brave than be afraid. But every life could use some danger. Every friend was once a stranger. Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not why ships are made.
Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-rat-terry-o-dee, da-dee, a fwit-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Ya-da-da-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Adventures waiting further down the road. Let's go! Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. La-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Adventures waiting
Further down the road. I sing it every time. I can't not.
Yeah,
And it's like
totally same.
ships are safe in the harbor, but that's not why ships are made. Oh my God, that's true.
It's so true.
This is why I
There's
played
so
it.
many-
I know.
It's just so good.
Hey,
I
Kara.
never get to read it. Kara's here. Hello, Kara.
Hi. Hello.
Oh, good. The link works. All right. I know people are just joining now, but some people are going to watch us. So hello. Welcome to July's AMA, not on Discord anymore. And we have some special guests here for this month's theme, which is spooky stuff. Woohoo!
Spooky dooky.
Heck yes.
Making
You know,
Yeah.
there's a movie called The Spookies. And it's a terrible
Los
movie.
Spookies? Oh wait.
Oh no, wait, are there two movies called Spookies?
Wait, what are you talking? You're talking. Okay, we're not talking about the same thing. Sorry.
No,
Continue.
But
This is true.
if there was a secret underground club just for ghosts, it'd be called a spookeasy. A spookeasy. Spookeasy.
I liked it.
Me too.
I approve. We should have
Amazing.
heard the bad puns on last night's game.
Oh.
Just yours is top tier.
Oh,
though.
the Jarl.
Top tier.
Oh man.
Yeah. All right.
Too many.
I think we're just gonna jump right in because we got a lot of questions submitted to us. So
Yeah.
some of them have sweet little notes attached to them, so I'm just gonna read them the way they are. This is from Johnny O, who is not currently on, I don't believe. First of all, he says, "Hello, Katie. I've enjoyed the broad range of characters you portrayed here on Nat 21." I posted your picture in the Patreon. That's why.
Oh, cute.
All right. So what sort, and this goes for both of you guys, what sorts of processes do you go through as you build yourself in character? So I guess as you like get yourself into the character.
Sure. Yeah. So I don't know how many people know this, but I actually have a master's degree in acting. Yeah.
Wow. La di da.
Lottie freaking da. That's true. So I have a lot of different methods when creating a character, specifically for this, because it's such a different a different animal than actual like technical acting. And I think it just depends on the game. It depends on the character. For example, this game that I'm currently doing on Gothic Horror Gaming, it's set in the South Pacific in 1936. So I did a lot of research about that time period. And then I did research about my character, who is a doctor. So I know a lot about infectious diseases and antimicrobials. And then there's characters like Jo Beth, who I was like, she's a mechanic. So it just depends. or like Grisabella, my cat.
Oh my
character.
gosh.
We were just talking about her.
Yes, we really were.
Yeah, we're doing it. It's happening.
Amazing. Because that was another one where I was like, she's a cat. End of preparation. So yeah, that's
Hey, Sally.
pretty much. Oh, hey, Sally. Yeah, so it just depends. It depends on what it is, and then like just remembering, one, that it's a game, and two, that like so like not holding on to things that like we thought were precious, but yeah, it's a game, and just like maintaining that sense of reality within the game, I think is important, because like, you know, getting into the idea of like, okay, would my character actually do this based on the things that I've written about them? So staying true to the character that you have actually created, and remembering that this person you created is not you.
Yeah.
And then just kind of keeping in the world. Yeah.
It's tricky.
It's tricky.
Well, I don't know if you know this about me, but I have a master's in nothing. And but I did spend a lot of time lying.
Yep.
No, it's just characters, and I would say my preparation was definitely spawned by a lifetime of childhood trauma, of pretending to be someone else to do temporary escape of things. And why am I saying this? What the hell is in this bowl?
I would like to mention
It was just a kebab. It was just a kebab, I swear.
It's the kebab of truth. I want to say that I've noticed something really cool about all your characters, Nab, is that like, and I know a bunch of people. I wish I was more like this person, where it's like, I don't want to say like costume driven personalities, but like you always have like every detail is sorted before you even like come on screen. Like I feel like you physically step into the character even before you mentally step in. And correct me if
I
I'm
do.
wrong, but that's the vibe that I get. And it's so cool because you're just like, the voice is always on, like on the wigs, the hats, the like. It's just every single person is just wildly different every time you turn on the screen. So I'm just like
Truly.
in
And
awe of that.
that's definitely part of it for me too. Is I want it to be something I haven't done before. Like I'm like, okay, what's this new character? I've done a monk before, but what's like Kira Tento? She was a monk, and I wanted her to be a monk that you wouldn't normally perceive someone to be as a monk. So I guess that was the thread that was the same between Kira and Dix. Dix is the goblin. Dix is my monk.
So good.
But
It's so
also
good, but
I
they're so
like
different.
it's a joke. Like what
Yeah.
it's like what's gonna make somebody happy and engaged, and what I want to make it an interesting character. And do I have all the backstory written? No, but I know it exists, and I'm discovering it at the same time as the audience. And I know it when it's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Heck
did
yeah.
take some acting classes, so that's got to count for something.
Heck yeah.
Sweet.
I did study theater in college.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right. We have a lot of questions today. So if I feel like I'm flying through this, just slow me down because I want to make sure we get
No, I
all
saw
this.
the list. You guys are audience.
Woo.
Yay.
Woo! Since Sally is here, let's hop on to some of the questions that Sally submitted. Opening with, hi, Katie. I enjoy your various characters and your posts, which is lovely, and I agree. Would you walk through a creepy graveyard at midnight by yourself?
I have. In fact, I have walked through several graveyards at midnight by myself.
Nice.
And with a group, not always by myself. I actually have there's a private cemetery on the corner of my block here in New York that I pass every day. And sometimes, that's at like 2 a.m. when I come home from work or whatever I'm doing. And so, yeah, graveyards. I mean, I'm from New Orleans originally, so they're like a dime a dozen out there. So it's like, pish posh. I'm not scared.
It's true. All right, Mab, same question. Would you walk through a creepy graveyard at midnight specifically?
Sure, and have. There's a place in Richmond called Hollywood Cemetery that's super fucking haunted and has a pyramid. It has a pyramid.
Oh, I've heard of this place. It's on my list because I
I'll
want to
take
see
ya.
a pyramid. Yeah.
Oh, it's small. It's like a Magnus-sized pyramid.
That's still really cool.
It is
Yeah.
cool though. We used to hang out there and with a sketchbook and a flashlight and be artsy and bohemian and whatnot.
Heck yeah. Did you ever do etchings?
Yeah. Oh my God.
love
I
doing
have
etchings.
etchings of cemeteries and cairns from Ireland.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I got a really sturdy rice paper and some fat crayons. And when we went to Ireland, the petroglyphs that they carved on the cairns,
Mhm.
we took rubbings of those and hold them up.
That's so cool.
We framed them when I
Nice.
got back.
That's super cool.
That's really cool.
I didn't think to do that. We were just at the in Scotland on the tour, and this was not something that was part of our like the tour journey. But I got there a day early, and I had to find some things to do. And I went to the cemetery where some of the Harry Potter characters were named. Like,
Cool.
I guess their names were just taken right off of the gravestones. And they were. It was actually really beautiful. So it was kind of just a nice place to walk around. But like you just turn the corner and it's like Tom Riddle died 1784. And you're like, yeah, there it is. There's right there.
Perfect. I mean, hey, it's like a medieval name generator.
Yeah. You don't have to think too hard. It's just right there. And no one would know who looks at them. I guess people who take etchings. But other than that,
Yeah.
like who would remember that? Oh, that's Tom Riddle over there.
Were people like leaving things on Tom Riddle's grave or digging for
That one in
corpses?
particular, it was set back far enough. I don't think people are like able to walk over to it. I mean, I guess you could if you
Mm.
climbed up, but like some of them were like headstones. That one in particular was like further back. I don't know if it makes sense saying it.
Kind of neat.
It's really neat. They were really cool old
Yeah.
graves. But I don't know that I would want to be there at midnight. I don't know if that particular one was like really old and creepy. I don't know.
I don't know. They're nice.
On that note,
and,
though,
and the dead are friends.
Yeah. Oop, did we lose her?
Lose who?
oh gosh, I keep cutting out here. So
Oh,
hopefully
okay.
It's you.
There she is.
That's okay. We understand you have wonky internet. So it just may be up to Katie and I to be entertaining. Yada.
And
Oh,
we
hey.
also
I don't know. I don't know why.
should we just move on to the next question? Because I have the list.
Yeah, let's do this. Real
Cool.
quick comment though. I want to mention to Sally AE. Yes, for years I had to pretend to be a normal person in the workplace. And I had a job interview and I'm over 50. And in the job interview, they said, is there anything not on your resume that you think we should know about? And I was like, yes. And I was like, I used to be a fire eater in a circus. And they were like, oh. And apparently I talked to the lady. That's what got me the job. Because I went in and I broke it down. It's like, yes, I'm a performer, self-employed for this many years. And that's where we learn, marketing and self-promotion and blah, blah, blah. Had to maintain. And she's like, not only did you have a really cool story, but you brought it back
Heck yeah.
and used it to super validate everything. And I was like, yeah, so I am no longer pretending to be something I am not in the workplace. This is the first job where I've done that.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Wait, I am so sorry. I just missed all of that. I don't know what just happened, but we're gonna hope it doesn't happen again. No clue.
But
But
it's all good. We're
All good.
ready. So
Yep.
go,
I
Kate.
have another question.
Yay.
All right. Same thing, same vein from Sally. It is, would you join a investigation of a haunted place?
A paranormal investigation. I have been on several paranormal investigations.
Nice.
Yeah, so when I was living in New York the first time, I joined a club. It was like a paranormal investigating club. And like I don't know, I kind of went there because I've always really experienced like ghost stuff. Like I've seen a lot of ghosts. I've had weird interactions, like paranormal stuff that I can't explain. So they called me their good luck charm because anytime I would go on one of the investigations, a bunch of stuff would happen. And like I wouldn't go on an investigation and nothing would happen. So like anytime I would get to go, they were like, yes, Katie's coming. It's gonna be good. So yes, I've done I want to say like probably like 8 or 9
Cool.
investigations. So yeah,
Neat.
they're fun.
Huh. That is really awesome. Because
Yeah.
I have never formally been on a paranormal investigation. I've been in places where weird shit has happened.
Yeah.
How do you get hooked up with that? And follow-up question, how can you hook moi up with that?
The best way, I literally there's this website called Meetup.
Oh yeah, I
and
love Meetup.
I was just like it was kind of a dry season, so like nothing was really happening audition wise, and I wasn't really like working, so I was like, let's get a hobby. And in Meetup, I just was like paranormal investigators, and I found a club, and I went to an open meeting, and the guys were really cool, so I was like, yeah. So I would highly recommend anything in your area, just be like paranormal investigation group.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched enough shows, so I know what to do.
Mhm.
You just walk around and you say, "Did you hear that?
Yeah.
What was that? Okay, what was that? Did you hear that?
Dude, did you just see that light flicker?
Did you just see that?"
Yeah, pretty much.
In perpetuity. Yep.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want this to be a new show. I think that like our openings Thursday evenings.
Uh-huh.
We can do it, guys.
Let's
Okay,
do it.
Hold on.
Wait.
Did you
Okay,
hear?
now we have to go through 18 hours of footage to get this.
No, thank you.
Oh, whoa.
It's like what was that? Oh my god! Spirit orbs! Spirit orbs! Nailed it.
Yep.
So ready.
Syndicator. Let's do it.
Final question from Sally is, what would you do if you ran into a cryptid in real life? And I guess this is a very specific, this is a very vague question, and I think getting more specific would probably answer it. Like, I guess it depends on the cryptid, but what would your answer to that one be?
It would be the same for every single cryptid. I would hug it.
Ah,
Fair.
I would hug them all.
yeah. Yeah. I think I would probably
Chupacabra, suck my gut, eh? Jersey Devil, oh, you're so cute. Little horns.
Mothman.
Come on, baby. Give it
Yeah.
up. I love lamb.
I think I would invite them for drinks. Just like, tell me your story.
Yeah.
Chocolate monster.
Mr. Sasquatch, let's go.
Oh yeah.
Like-
Let me give you a big squishy gushy gushy.
How are we good? How, like, what's good? Let's go.
Cause of death.
Cryptid.
Cryptid. Surprising no one.
On a camping trip, Mab and Katie came across a Sasquatch. One of them offered her whiskey, a glass of whiskey. The other one ran up to hug, and neither of them have been seen since. And everyone thinks
Yep.
like something bad happened, but you've just like gone into the cave and you're just hanging with Sasquatch
Hanging
now.
out. Yeah. Or
Hanging with Sasquatch. That's a whole Tenacious D song that I do not know by heart.
Oh yeah. That is, isn't it? Yeah, that's deep in the recesses of my brain. I'm sure that if like
Somewhere.
I heard it, I'd be
All
like,
over
oh
here,
yeah,
you know we'd hear the whole thing.
absolutely correct.
Oh yeah. All right.
Oh,
we are
man.
moving on to some more of these.
Sure.
What would
Good
your
question.
ultimate destination for a horror or spooky themed dream vacation be? It's like a horror or spooky themed dream vacation.
I would love
That'd be-
to go to like Hungary, the Czech Republic, so like Bucharest, Budapest, Prague. I definitely want like Vlad Dracul vibes. Give me some Castlevania. I want some
Oh my
Gothic
gosh.
towers.
Yeah.
I want lightning strikes. I want wolves. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I want creepy babushkas telling me not to go that way. But I'm gonna go that way.
Yes.
That's like that's my vibe. I wanna go to like, yeah.
Yay! That should be the next sticker design. It's so perfect. It's just
It is.
I
Oh
made
my
a whole
gosh.
Janpire sticker design somewhere.
oh my gosh.
Amazing.
Where she had the little bun. Let me see if I can do that here. She had a
Oh.
little bun with pencils stuck in there.
I am obsessed.
I like unironically would absolutely buy a sticker of that.
Correct. Absolutely. I want that on a t-shirt.
So cute.
And then and there were tentacles too coming off of her because she did that whole tentacle deal.
Did Melissa commission this?
No.
You would think, right?
Yeah.
I just drew it. It's just 'cause
Amazing.
This is
We should all send them to Handlersy.
Correct.
Just we should buy 12 of them and just individually mail them from different people.
all right. I'll knock the dust off of that design.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
That's
Yes.
awesome.
Yes. Yes. Merch. Merch.
No
merch.
pressure, but like that would be great. If we
Oh,
got
Please
it.
and thank you.
Yeah.
Mab, same question. Since we're
What was the question?
um,
Vacation.
what's,
So we've actually, Magnus and I were just talking about going to Salem for right before Halloween, right before, like
yeah.
before the peak. Yeah, you would get them. I would send them in a little care package for all of you guys. Yeah. So Salem, but yeah, would love the whole Transylvania concubine tour. A
Mhm.
friend of mine did just do the Transylvania tour, and I'm trying to remember who it was.
Ooh.
But like, oh, and this is a picture of the Vlad Dracula, whatever. I was like, oh, cool. And
Well,
you know, they love the camp of it there.
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
You know, it's a total tourist thing.
All they fed me was
Totally.
chicken pepper cash. All they fed me was chicken. It was so spicy. I can't handle it. I'm gonna faint. Sorry.
Oh.
that was
I should tell you about this thing that I discovered. It's called oh my gosh, what's it called? Oh my god, hold on. Oh, it's called Dracula Daily. And you receive an email. It's the entire novel of Dracula,
oh my God.
but it is sent to you on the journal entry dates. So it
Yes.
starts in May and it ends in, I think, October or whenever it ends in the book. And like you get it on the day that like Jonathan is like writing in his journal, and you're like, ah!
More chicken pepper cash. Make it stop.
And then like there are stretches where nothing
Amazing.
happens, and like you get an email and you're like, oh yeah, I'm still reading this book. It's pretty great.
And the book is all written in his in his perspective.
Yeah,
right?
his point of view. Yeah,
Yeah.
first person. Sleepy Hollow is fun. at Halloween.
Yes.
Yeah, I've done that one too.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's totally worth
cute.
it.
Yeah.
There's some like campy, like corny stuff you can do too. That is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Like oh, he's gonna ride down the road. It's just clearly like some lady in a cape, and you're just like, whoa, there he goes. You know, just have a great time. Everyone's just drinking.
Yeah. Why
Aw,
not? Listen, we love spooky stuff.
we do. We do.
We love
It's getting to
spooky
be that
stuff.
time.
It is.
It is. In fact,
I know.
I love people are like, oh, it's coming out too early. I'm like, nope.
No.
It's coming out right the fuck on time.
Listen, if you were gonna start rolling out Christmas stuff in September, I get to roll out spooky stuff in July. Okay.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's all I gotta say.
No, you're not wrong. In
This is
fact,
the
you're
start of our
absolutely right.
podcast. Pumpkin spice and latte. Where Mab is, I don't know who would be. I'm assuming Mab is pumpkin just because it looks like you have pumpkins on your shirt.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
would
I
Katie
love
be
pumpkins.
pumpkin? Because she's red. No, all right. So yeah, Mab would be pumpkin. I think Katie, you'd be spice. And
Yeah,
I think I'd be latte.
I am
I like
okay
this.
with all of these things.
absolutely
Spice
correct.
and
Yeah.
Oh, perfection.
We're just
Oh
making
man.
all kinds of terrible plans. All right. Okay. I don't know what this is a reference to. Sir David sent this one
I know
in.
what it is.
Given a chance, would you boop a grouper in real life? Is that a gothic horror reference?
It is a gothic horror reference. My first gothic horror game, I played a Swedish gymnast. Off of and we were battling fish people off of the coast of Louisiana on an oil rig.
I remember
And
tuning
we
in. Yeah.
at some point we were descending, and I rolled something to see what kind of creepy animal encounter I would encounter, and I encountered a grouper, and I booped him on the nose. I don't think that I personally would want a Boopa grouper because they're like twice the size of me. They're huge, huge fish. And I just think that I don't want to, like, here's the thing. I'll boop a shark. I will boop a shark on a nose. I don't want to boop a grouper. I don't know why. I don't know why there's a difference in my brain, but there is.
Because, like, I don't know, because sharks have teeth, and that's like a little mini wall, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Groupers have a huge maw,
Yeah. It's like,
a big hole.
Mhm.
And you don't know that you're like going in the mouth until it's too late.
yeah.
Yeah. Fair.
Plus, I just feel like sharks are chill most of the time.
You think that groupers are very anxious? Is that what I'm hearing? They're a little high strung.
Yeah. Maybe
They have a lot on their plate, okay? So
maybe
maybe let them a break, okay?
I would boop a grouper on Xanax.
We need to clarify who's on Xanax. You or the grouper.
Does it matter?
That's fair.
Why not both? Why not both?
Why not?
Ooh.
Oh man.
We should keep like a
Booping them
running
groupers.
tally of just out of context quotes from just all the things we do, and just
I would boop
see.
a grouper on Xanax. Yeah.
Boop a group on Xanax. And like, well, as the person who cuts together the little snippets, I'm sure you have seen, because
Seriously.
usually I immediately forget everything about a game as soon as it's done. And sometimes in between sessions, I have to be like, okay, what am I doing? But I guess do you think how do you like doing
It's
that?
because you live in the moment, which is
do.
good for both your character development because you don't overthink your character. Or
Yeah.
I say you, and I mean me. This whole time I was
Yeah.
projecting on that, but yeah, I tend to live in the moment because the now is the thing that I am dealing with now.
Yeah.
The later is the thing that I will deal with when it becomes now.
Correct. And like, why worry about the past? Because like, that's not useful,
Oh.
I guess.
Oh, don't think that I don't worry about the past and I don't worry about I worry about those, but I'm here in the now.
Yeah.
I'll worry about anything.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you
Heard.
yeah. Bring it. I will worry about it. Remember that thing I said that I couldn't do? I am stressing about it.
I like how you went like immediately from Kira to Kazoo, like in a moment. You're just like, I am in the now. The now is the now. I could worry about the past, but I do worry like all the time. Like the many facets of your characters.
And
in, like, one
that
sentence.
is the other thing. All of these characters they are like one facet of me
Mhm.
that has been taken and put here and then given the full projection.
Yeah.
So I can explore and see what other aspects of me there are that I wasn't paying attention to because I was only looking at it like this big.
Yeah.
That's some Zen
It's
shit
true.
there. Back to Kira.
Yeah. It's like, can
All right.
you separate yourself from the character? Or can the character separate itself?
Well,
from you?
yeah, we all compartmentalize. We
Hmm.
all do.
Yeah.
I think. Is that a neurotypical thing?
No,
I
think
don't
that
know.
we have to find our character from somewhere. So it's either like
Yeah.
we're modeling it off of someone if we're like an antagonist, like someone we've experienced before, or we're doing something that we're used to. Like GIF is just the part of me that enjoys like hyping up Jocks the Whipper when we share a stage and then annoying the shit out of him backstage. So like that's GIF is just Salami is just me acting like I don't know, like a feral cat version of me. I don't know.
I love it.
So, you know,
Oh.
everybody's. I mean, I would say, I Agnes is Katie in some ways.
So here's what I'll say about Agnes.
Which
I
one's
think
Agnes?
Katie is smarter than Agnes. I'm just saying, like, there's part
Agnes
of you
is
where I'm
your
like,
current. Is your current?
Agnes. No, Agnes is my Chase Treasure character. Lady Agnes. She is the Scotch lady who sings 30 songs. No, Agnes, I always say that the spirit of Agnes descends and possesses me for the length of a fair day, and then she leaves my body at the end of a fair day, and I don't know what happened.
Same.
'cause-
When I
Oh.
put Reggie's mask on,
oh,
Mab is gone.
mhm.
Like, if you ask me anything about Mab's life, I have a really hard time.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I will say, like there are like, yeah, Agnes is very. There is a part of me in Agnes or there's a part of me that kind of would like to be more like Agnes in a lot of ways. In the fact that, can I curse on here? I can curse, right?
yeah.
Right. Agnes doesn't give a fuck. She does. She whatever pops
true.
into her head comes out of her mouth. She's brash. She's out there. But me personally, I think, yeah, my intelligence sometimes gets in the way, and I think too much, and I'm like, oh, I can't say that. I'll get in trouble. Agnes
Well,
doesn't
you
care.
know what? Because Agnes won't get in trouble.
Agnes won't get in trouble.
You will.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
That's true.
Same
Yeah.
thing with Wedgie.
Yeah.
Wedgie's not rude. Wedgie is a child on a shit ton of sugar.
Mm, mm-hmm.
I don't think either one of you guys have met Wedgie.
I've seen
Wedgie,
videos though.
She is off the fucking hook.
Amazing.
Yeah. She's like, "Grr, grr, grr, grr."
Ugh.
And I can't keep up with her. And it's
Yeah.
me. And I can't.
Yeah. Correct.
Feral characters for the win.
Oh, truly. Truly.
All right. We have a couple more here to go. We're about a little over half through. So let's see. Let's see if we can knock these all out. This would be great because sometimes we don't. Sometimes,
Yeah.
like the infamous Shakespeare episode, we go so off tangent that I don't even remember what the heck we were supposed to be doing in the first place. Not saying that's a bad thing, but let's see what happens. Is there? I guess I can make this two different parts. Not necessarily your favorite scary or spooky movie, but one movie that haunts you to this day. And I guess we could answer both of those in kind of one question.
Idiocracy.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
That movie was not supposed to be prescient,
Yeah.
foretelling, a
Mhm.
prophecy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What movie haunts me? Oh, that's a good question. I think the movie Mandy. It was a movie that came out, I want to say like 5 or 6 years ago. It had Nicolas Cage as the protagonist in it.
Oh,
And it was
okay. Yeah.
bonkers. And it just kind of got under my skin in a way that I was just like, oh no. It's like either that or The Shining. The Shining always, like, I'm never going to watch Mandy again because I'm like, I did that. I'm okay. Every time I watch The Shining is just like, it sets my teeth on edge.
That's fair.
But yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I haven't seen. Would you recommend Mandy if you're in the mood for something creepy? Because I've heard it. Now I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Or is it just like too creepy?
No, it is. The cinematography is exquisite. It's a beautiful film. Like it is great, but the subject
Produced
matter
by
is
Elijah Wood.
yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's and
Okay.
it's out there and it's dark and there are some pretty intense images. So if you are not into gore, if you are not into suspense, if you're not into revenge stories, not for you. But if you are into those things and you're like wanting something that's going to pick at your brain a little bit, check it out. Plus, it has Nicolas Cage being absolutely unhinged.
Always fine.
Always fun.
I guess. And I would assume Maddie because I personally would. If people haven't seen Idiocracy, I think other than being prescient, like you said, it's actually, if you can look at it at a surface level, it's a good movie and can be very funny, and then can be very scary.
We're making the same face, Katie. We're both going.
But yeah, if nobody's seen it, I would personally recommend it. I'm guessing you would too. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is another movie that haunts me in a way that is probably not what they intended. Ghost Ship. The spooky ghost ship part, that was fun.
Yeah.
The beginning part where they're like having a fancy dinner and the captain's dancing with the girl and these thieves murder everyone on the ship. That one part got to me.
I haven't seen it, so
Yeah, I don't know that either. Adding it to the list though. Yeah.
ooh.
I mean, the haunted ship, whatever, that part was great. But
Oh, or is that how it became the ghost ship?
yeah, but it was really sad because it's like to see people so carefree and happy,
Yeah.
you know, really
Real
just
spooky stuff.
mass murdered
Yeah. Oh.
and really horrific ways.
Yeah.
And that part is like, there you are, you're somewhere, you're having a good time on a cruise.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that just reminded me of do you remember the Poseidon adventure?
Yeah.
from the
Yeah.
60s?
Yeah.
Like but like probably done better and
Yeah.
more realistic. But I just thought, yeah, like everybody's on a cruise and all of a sudden you're like, oh, upside down
Yeah.
now. There it
Well,
goes.
see, a shipwreck is one thing. That's totally something else.
Yeah.
Like,
Right, but this
if
is
it
like
was a
total-
shipwreck, I would have no problems. But it was like, the thing that bothers me is that it was driven by greed,
Mhm.
which is nothing new. People are greedy.
Mhm.
And it was done by regular human beings,
Yeah.
which is a complete possibility. If somebody or some group of people got it in their head to do this, it was the most realistic of all horror movies.
Well, see,
That's
that's a thing. I love horror. I love that genre. It's why I'm on the Gothic Horror Gaming
Hmm.
stream. It's a genre that I really, really love. I cannot watch war movies.
Same kind of thing. Yeah.
Oh.
Because
I can't.
people
like-
are awful.
I remember when I was with my ex, he was watching Band of Brothers, and I had
Oh my
heard so much about it that I was like, you know what? It's great acting. It's blah blah blah, and I literally had to stop because it was giving me crazy nightmares, and I was like, I can't watch it anymore. And he was like, no, it's the final episode. They've gone all through the hard stuff. Like it's just kind of a denouement. And I was like, okay, I'll watch the last one. And it was the one where they liberated Auschwitz.
Again,
And then he went,
that is horror.
and then
That is
he was
horror.
like,
my God.
I'm so sorry. But I was like, I can't. So I have not watched really a war film since then because I like, if it's a real event, I cannot.
Totally
Yeah.
understand.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
And yes,
Now that
you do hear puppies in the background, Sir David. It is
Oh,
my roommate's
yes.
little pup. So sorry.
I would like to see the puppy.
I could go get the puppy. I maybe could go get the puppy.
the puppy.
Hold on.
I mean, if you want to, you're more than welcome. Go get some puppies.
Hey,
Oh my gosh.
Because we need the balm to the soul after talking about horror movies that really traumatize you. Puppy!
Oh, it's so little.
So this is Penny. She's my roommate's Peppo. She just moved in yesterday.
Look at that. Oh, she's so
And now, so that's Penny. She's such a sweetheart. And now we have another
Interloper.
interloper who I think has been on every single stream that I've ever done. Come here, you.
Meow meow meow.
Yay.
Meow.
Say Pushkin.
Hello, Pushkin. Meow meow.
So sweet.
So this is Pushy. You've seen his tail many times.
That's true. That's a cutie boo.
That's a cutie boo. Yeah.
Aw,
So those are the pets that are currently living in my house.
Oh,
I love
yeah.
them.
Yeah. They're cute.
Yeah.
They're cutie babies.
It was our sweet little interlude. I loved it. It was great.
Yeah.
It's a nice little Band-Aid.
palate cleanser.
Yep, that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
All right, this one's a little easier. This next question is a little bit easier. This is a little more fun. Based on your personality, like you took a personality quiz. Which fictional ghost, ghoul, slasher, witch, spooky character, like who are you? Who would you be?
The first thing that pops into my head is Winifred Sanderson, but that's not correct.
I love
Right?
The answer.
Oh,
Oh.
Because you know what's funny? I think the first thing I would have thought of was Mary Sanderson. So like
Oh.
I
Amazing.
broke the vacuum, guys. Like,
Listen, we love it.
you could totally be the Sanderson sisters.
oh my god,
that
that
might
could be
be-
Sarah and like sing children to her present. Guys,
I'm not the young one.
It doesn't matter. You got the vibes. We've got the vibes
Vibes.
going.
We've got the vibes. We can just trade off. Doesn't matter.
My friend knows how to play that song on the ukulele. I could easily. have it.
Amazing. That's so great.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I derailed you guys though. What are your actual
Actual answers. Oh God.
Bride of Frankenstein. No. You're talking about classic horror trope.
Or just like
yeah, I mean it could be just anything. It could even be modern slashers or whatever. Like any kind of spooky character. that
I would like
you
to be
would-
the creature from the Mad Lagoon.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, stunning. I don't know. That's like always like a hard question for me to answer. Oh, that's so great. Oh, you know who I want to be, especially when I grow up. I want to be one of the aunts from Practical Magic.
Oh,
good answer.
You know,
nice.
Not Sandra Bullock, not Nicole Kidman. I want to be Stalker Channing or Weiss. What's her
Margaret? No.
No, it's not Rachel Weisz. It's
Well, we know who you're talking about.
yeah.
Yeah.
I want to be just a fabulous house, fabulous hats. You can do magic. What more? You say sassy things.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yes,
Awesome.
that's what I want to be.
There you go. Heck yes.
That or Michael from Halloween, just slowly
Just following people at a very slow pace. It's never gonna
taking your time.
I don't believe
Diane
that I
Riggs,
ever
that's who it is. I love her.
Yes.
Thank you. Fabulous actor.
I love her.
I don't believe that I've ever in my life or never will continue to give off final girl energy, but I believe that Katie, you definitely give off final girl energy.
Final girl.
I will take that as a freaking
Yeah, you do.
I
You
really do. Like
Oh.
everybody's got their trope, and that's
Yeah.
where I would place you specifically.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. I think it's because I identify there's always a turning point in a final girl's story where she's just like, enough of this shit. I'm done. I'm over it. This ends.
And
And
then picks up the
I-
shotgun and
Mhm. I identify that with that very hard and deep in my soul where I'm just like, no, we're done. I'm done with this.
Yeah, and you're just. I feel like Matt and I would be running up to hug the slasher, just be like, he just needs a friend, and you'd be like, guys, get in the shed.
No, you know what? I would be setting traps.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I would, because true story. When we were kids, we had this. It was called the ditch, and it was this water flow area that flowed behind all the houses, and it was like for irrigation and drainage or whatever. It was the ditch, and you had to go through like people's backyards to get to the ditch.
The ditch.
And there was like a feud that arose between two rival gangs of suburban kids. And I dug and set a lot of traps as a teenage kid in the ditch. Cunning pit trap, covered it with sticks, ankle breaker.
What would
a little,
get trapped
a
in
little,
there?
I don't know if anyone ever got hurt or anything.
No.
No one never came back to
I
me.
see.
No one knew I did it. And no one ever will.
What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, we're not saying.
And then-
this is Patreon exclusive.
The one that I could never quite get right was the one where you pull a branch down, or
Oh,
pull
the
back
snare.
rather, and then have the thing, and then I had a stick. That one probably went off on its own, but like the stick in the ground is a string.
Uh-huh.
I also played D&D as a kid, so this is where I got a
That
lot
makes
of
sense.
these trap ideas.
Yeah, that tracks.
So yeah, I would be so into that.
Cool. I dig that.
So the next question is that I already have my answer to this, because which unsolved murder mystery fascinates you the most? And mine is whoever Matt killed in the ditch. I'm kidding. There's actually another terrible horror movie called The Pit, and that's what I thought of at first when you were explaining it.
Nothing
Yeah.
was like lethal.
Oh, sure. I'm just like it just kind of reminds you of like you could have been if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, it was an ankle breaker for sure though.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Because it was along the top edge of the ditch, and if there was water running in there,
Oh, you would see it.
you would. So the ditch, not to scale, but it was like
Yeah.
probably like 10, 15 feet wide. But there were these ledges and then down into the ditch, right? So you could run along the top edge of the ditch on either side, and some paths were more common than the others. It was fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm really into true crime.
Hmm.
I know that I said that I wasn't into war story. Well, I can't watch like Silence of the Lambs is about as like true crime as I can get in fiction, but I do really enjoy learning and hearing about true crime stories.
Don't most of them have like good, solid finish endings?
Most of them, sometimes they don't.
Hmm.
And there are two that I am absolutely fascinated by, two cold cases. First, DB Cooper.
Oh yeah.
Like, obviously, DB Cooper. I have most of the time the perpetrators of the crime. I'm like, you're a scumbag who should either go away forever and ever and die forever. But I have a certain I guess appreciation for DB Cooper because he didn't hurt anybody.
Yeah.
And he just got away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other one is a horrible, horrible murder of a family called the Hinterkaifeck murders, where it was rural Germany in, I think, the 20s, like 1922 or something like that. And this poor family had been murdered. But then whoever murdered them stayed on the farm and tended to their animals and like cooked in their kitchen and like kept things going. until like people started coming to see, because no one had seen them for like 6 days. So people came to the homestead, and like they just missed the person scattered, but like, and we just don't know. We just don't know. And we never will, probably, unless some DNA comes out. But yeah, that's one of those that it's just like,
Huh.
ugh. Yeah.
That is. I've never heard that one.
Yeah. Hinterkaifeck.
What was the
It was
question?
Hugh. Any unsolved murder mystery that fascinates you? Like, that get your head spinning.
Amelia Earhart.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like they have pretty good, I mean, they can't know for sure. They have pretty good evidence that they know what happened to her, but still, it still sets your gears turning. Like, how did it happen? When? What were the circumstances? Like,
Right.
yeah.
Aviation mysteries are strange to me too.
Well, it illustrates how you're like, oh, the world is small. I can chat right now with someone in China and Australia at the same exact time. Where did Amelia Earhart go? How
Right.
small is this
Right.
world?
Yeah.
Oh, we have
Yeah.
satellites that have taken pictures of every square inch of this earth. Where did Amelia Earhart go?
Yeah.
Like,
Ugh.
do we know? We know.
No.
Do we care?
We
I
don't
don't know. I don't know.
Huh.
Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Maybe
So
I'll play
all right.
Earhart in a movie.
You could totally.
Especially with this haircut right now.
Seriously, I was admiring your haircut. To be
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's a
I'm
fantastic-
entering my
Barbie
flapper
movie.
era. I have
We
not. I have not. Don't talk about it.
Ba, 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 bye.
Okay.
All right, I think we have time for one more question. It's kind of morbid, but it's gonna be funny, I'm sure. What would you like your last words to be?
Oh, what would I like? Okay. What they probably will be is something like, well, that was fun. What I would like them to be,
Oh no!
I would
Oh no!
like whoever's around me, obviously, like maybe my family or my friends. I would start a mystery.
And go,
Like,
tell Robert
yeah.
I forgive him.
Yeah. Or like the money is in the Done.
All right, I like your style. I'm in.
That's great.
Just chaos.
I love it.
One final joke.
Mhm.
Matt, what would you, I like that kind of two-parter again. Like, what do you think your last words would probably be, knowing yourself? And then, like, what would you like them to be?
My last words would be ow.
Yeah.
Ow.
Very
Ow.
likely.
Ooh, ow. Because I say that when I'm doing something stupid. And then
When you go to hug Mothman,
Yeah.
ow. Ow. Why are you biting my head? Ow. And what would I
True.
like them to be? Yes.
True.
I would like my last words to be go fuck yourself.
Nice.
nice. And
Yeah.
on
Appreciate
that note, friends, this has been our Spooky Stuff AMA. This is an absolute blast. Guys, we stayed on topic. This is like a win for this. Oh my gosh, Kitty.
Oh,
It's a little pushkin. Yes, we had puppies, we had kittens, we had last words, and we had descents into magic. This has been an absolute blast. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful weekend. Do you guys have anything in particular you would like to advertise before we hit the button and play ourselves out of here?
check out Gothic Horror Gaming on Wednesdays. That's it. That's 21.
We're coming back.
All right.
We got more stuff. We're gonna do
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. we have plenty of stuff to advertise, but that's for next week. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Stay cool, stay hydrated, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Thank you.